What a da pal, good morning all. Welcome back to Nick at Nova Adventures. The date is the 7th of March 2025. The time is 10 to 9. The temperature is a balmy 14 degrees. Yep, it's only 10 to 9 as I said, and the sun is beating like a beast in West Wales. So where are we off today on our Nova Adventures? Back up to the staple place of North Wales. I'm not sure if you can see in that Land Rover in front, that dog to the right hand side. Such a pretty dog. Anyway, we've just stopped in Aberystwyth for a wee, as per usual in Morrison's, and we are about an hour and 10-15 minutes away, thereabouts. We are going to be passing through the Mac Loop, where we've done previous vlogs on the fighter planes coming through the Mac Loop. Here we are entering the Mac Loop from the wrong way, of course. The planes come the opposite way through, or the opposite way to where we are driving today. I will speed the next part of the video up so it's not too long. Just enjoy the ride through the Mac Loop. The Mac Loop through the mountain range there. We're the other side along this straight piece of road now, and they either come in from what is your right hand side from Bala, or the left hand side from Trawsfynydd Valleyway, and they come up here and then go up through the mountain. Unfortunately, we're doing 40 miles an hour, not as fast as a Typhoon. We have arrived then at our park up, as you see there. It is a bit windy, so hopefully we can get some drone footage, but just have a look at that amazing view. So down that way is Trawsfynydd, and up that way is Bala, and our walk is over that way. Let's go down a bit, get through the clearing. Say it's a little bit windy, but hopefully it'll be okay. There you go, our destination is over that way somewhere. I'll walk then from the parking space that we've got on the main road over the sty, down the track. Here we are, over the sty. Oh. And then we come to this notice. So it is a permissive path only, it's not a public right-of-way, so the landowner has an agreement, or should I say Snowdonia National Park have an agreement with the landowner for people to have a permissive right over the land. There we are. In the background is our destination number one. That is the Cwm Prysor Viaduct. Hopefully you can hear me over the wind, and it's sometimes referred to as the Llyn Viaduct. It was a railway viaduct closed in 1961, comprises of 9 arches, and as you see there, it did have extensive repairs in 1953, but only 8 years after that did it close. There we are, getting out of the wind for you now. And the last train to cross that track was a week before final closure, and the track was lifted in the 1960s. So there we are, that's destination number 1. Short walk away from where we parked up, and as you can see in front of me there, the start of the viaduct. As I say, it has 9 arches, was closed in the 60s, and it would have only had 1 by track, meaning the trains would have been on 1 track going in 2 directions. We are hoping to get some drone footage, of course. So there we are, we've come to the bed of the river. A bit naughty, but very nice. So there we are, 9 arches. You can see how high that is. We're going to have some lunch, as I said, by here. Looking down then into the valley. What a place to have lunch. We shouldn't be here, but we are. We're hoping to get the drone through that arch there. Just had lunch, as you've seen, we've got a bit of drone footage of David coming through that arch there. So I'm going to say a fond farewell to Cwm Viaduct, or better known as Cwm Prysor Viaduct. What an amazing structure. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, on to destination number 2 now, hopefully, and a bit of history with that one as well, and sad times for Wales back then. You'll find out in a little while what the hell I'm on about. Anyway, so from here it's goodbye for now, and I'll tell you what, I'm sure I'll be back. Amazing. Before leaving the viaduct, we walked down where the track would have been to the right hand side, as you see. So we took David up and did a quick shot circle, as you see there. He's coming around. It is a little bit jerky. The wind was quite strong at that point. You can see my jacket around my waist fluttering in the wind, and there he is returning back to where he started. What a great shot that was. We've now come to Celyn, which you can see through the trees. We can't get to the dam, which is just through there, because Dŵr Cymru are doing some work. We've made it to the shores of Celyn. I've ducked behind this stone here, or rock, because it is a bit windy, and you probably wouldn't be able to hear me. So I did say earlier that I would go through a little bit of Welsh history. So while you've got that view, I shall go through the history of this Llyn. Okay, so the construction of this took place between 1960 and 1965, and it was a part of the Bala Lake scheme, and it was originally called Llyn Tryweryn Mawr, meaning Great Tryweryn Lake. All right, and flooding of this lake flooded the village of Celyn and 12 farms. It submerged approximately 320 hectares of land. That is massive. And when this was flooded, a group called the FWA, the Free Wales Army, was born, because the lake, or the Llyn or reservoir, was constructed to provide water for Liverpool. And the irony in that was Liverpool, the population of Liverpool didn't increase substantially enough to use the water out of this lake. So in essence, it was done for no reason at all. Okay, what else can I tell you about this? Yeah, it's located in the valley of the River Tryweryn, near the market town of Bala. And it also, down that end, although we couldn't get to it, the dam, there is a hydro power station that provides electricity for the national grid. You can walk around the Llyn. We're not going to do that today. And just the other side of the dam, we pulled into the National White Water Centre, and that's on the River Tryweryn, or Afon Tryweryn. So you might see signs on big stones. There's one south of Aberystwyth, Cofiwch Tryweryn. Well, that relates to this place right here. A massive day in Welsh history. And there we are. We'll pop from out over the stone now, the rock, and give you a pan round and just let you listen. Okay, I'll crawl behind my little rock again. There we are. There's a can of cola up there, look. Cheap cola from Aldi. Other supermarkets are available. Alrighty, if you're liking these videos, these vlogs, please like, subscribe, comment, do all the goody good things. Doesn't cost you a penny, won't take you much time, and is gratefully appreciated. Where to next? Yeah, I'm not sure. I've got to park up in a little car park ready for tomorrow's little adventure, or we might park somewhere else. We shall see what we shall see. I think that this may well be my overnight stop. That's the view I have. So we're at Trawsfynydd Lake, Llyn Trawsfynydd. Nova's parked over there, and you can see the backdrop of the Snowdonia mountain range, and continues the sun setting behind over there, and then it continues all the way around there, and we've come from that direction over there. So anyway, yep, this is the park up. We shall cook supper and sleep here the night, and then possibly cook some breakfast and go to the waterfall, which isn't the one I thought we were going to. So yeah, I was going to go there tonight, but I think I know this area, so I think we'll stay here as long as we don't get bothered. And this bridge here, if you have a look there, it's now closed, but it was a shortcut for everybody from that side to this side, and they haven't reinstated it. And then if we go just the other side of this, unsafe structure, keep out, Cadwch allan. There we are. Beautiful, beautiful part of the world this. And what have we spotted here? Ah, there we are, in loving memory of our dear friend Keegan Corrigan, 12th of the 8th 62 to the 2nd of the 7th 2024, ride free. So unfortunately a biker that's lost his life near to here, I would imagine. And if you see, you won't see it, but over there is Trawsfynydd nuclear power station. Well, it was a nuclear power station, it's now being decommissioned. And this Llyn, or lake, was made or extended to provide cooling water for that power station. Beautiful colours over there tonight. See the reflection on the Llyn. Yeah, boy, this is what it's all about. We have been here before. We stayed, right, just following that bird there. Lush noises. This is why we're not going to get the drone up, because there is too much wildlife here, too many birds. Yeah, so we stayed somewhere over there, Rhaeadr, and it's right on the Llyn, just the other side of that point around there. It was about 12 quid a night, very cheap and a very good site. Toilets, wash up area, no hookup though, but for 12 quid a night it was brilliant. So we were there with the Micro Camper Travelling Post group, and Steve Owen, the admin creator of that group. Anyway, lush, I just can't believe how these colours reflect off the water. The camera, the GoPro, probably doesn't do it that much justice, to be honest. A bit more wildlife for you now. More sheep. think the farmer might have turned up with some food. There they all go. What a noise. What pal, good morning all. Even the Canadian geese are saying good morning. Well, they're probably not. Yeah, there's a couple just in front of me there, and look at the stunning view we have this morning. That's what I love about van life, whether you've got a van sort of that size, there's a Vivaro over there, or you've got something like I've got, 2012 Citroen Berlingo, of course, Nova, as she's named and known to many. When you travel around every morning, every night time is a different view. Wow. Okay, we're going to get on with some breakfast. Not sure what we're going to do today. We are going to visit a waterfall, I know that, but we might just pop over there to Trawsfynydd, the former nuclear power station that's currently being decommissioned, and just see what's going on over there. Not sure we get a drone flight, but it would be nice. Anyway, that's me for now. Enough talking. Time for some brekkie. This is our view this morning. Cooking breakfast. The time is 20 to 9 and the date is the 9th of March 2025. There we are. We've tidied the back of Nova up using the Ridge Monkey and my fast boil Highlander fast boil. Brilliant piece of kit. I use that and that almost every trip I go on to. Brilliant bits of kits. The Ridge Monkeys were originally, there we are, some back on in there. The fast boil, look, boils really fast, about a litre of water in a couple of minutes. And handy, you've got this neoprene sleeve around the top, you've got the handles, and then you've got the pouring spout on the top there, look. So you go and have a look at them. Got that from eBay a couple of years ago, about 67 quid, bit cheaper than the fast boil brand, but just the same. And it runs on a C 200, 300 or 500 canister, as you see there. Right, okay, enough talking. Time to get this breakfast and lunch cooked, because we're having the same for lunch that we're having for breakfast. There we have it. Yep, 2 bacon and egg rolls. I was going to say sandwiches then. Apple, orange juice, and a nice cup of coffee in the Kelly Kettle mug. And there we are. That is, as I said earlier, the view that we have. So here we are then, stood by Nova.
3,
with David the drone,
1.
And we are doing a quick shot circle mode, and as you see, David will circle Nova. There he goes. It's a bit windy. I brought him down a bit to do a second one, and he's looking a bit more comfortable, although I didn't have a strong wind warning on the first circle, but you could hear him struggling against the wind. It's not that windy, but it is a little bit gusty. So there we are, just completing the circle quick shot with the Mini 4 Pro drone. There we are then, we are leaving our overnight park up, and as you see, I've moved Nova over there, and you would not know I've been here. Not an ounce of rubbish left, and as my motto goes, if you leave a mess, you'll spoil it for the rest. One thing I hate, and that's going places and picking up other people's rubbish. So there we are, we're off over to the other side of the Llyn now to Llyn Dam, and if we can get a few drone shots of the former nuclear power station we will, but I'm not sure what they'll be like with that. It's not operational now, so I don't think they will have a problem, but you never know. Okay, that's it from my overnight park up. Right, as you see, Nova has now become a sheep bilingo. There we are, look at the sheep own the roads here. You do what they want you to do when they want you to do it. Anyway, that's it, we're off. Here we are then at the decommissioned nuclear power station Trawsfynydd, and there's big regeneration going on here. Not many cars in the car park, it is a Sunday, so yeah, but you can see the two, what I call the twin towers of North Wales, and that buzzing sound you can hear is a massive electricity substation to my right. Now I wonder if there's anybody at the gate and I can ask about drone flights, because there is a notice as you come in saying a no drone zone. Now I'm not sure whether that just relates to the power station when it was in use, or does it still retain a no-fly zone. There's the substation in front of you there. I know people say you can fly over. I've checked drone assist, there is no flight restriction zone here, but I might see if there's anybody in the gatehouse and just go and ask, and if they say no, then we'll know the answer, won't we? So you see these signs here, these are fairly new, but normally trespass is not a criminal offence, but where you've got that notice on a site, then trespass becomes a criminal offence. So just to make you aware that if you do see those signs on any site, any place you visit, you could be prosecuted criminally for trespass. Okay, so just had a word with the security guard. So there we are, look. That's the sign that I saw, and I had a word with him, and what he said, common sense really. Yes, it is still an active no drone zone, but if I was far enough away, maybe on the bank up there, that he wouldn't mind. So I think what we'll do is we'll get David up from the top here. We'll try and get up on the bank. I can see a footpath, and we'll just have a photo. We won't do any video in, and we might have a couple more shots. So here we are then. We are on the Llyn Dam. We've been here before. It's like an S-shaped dam. Instead of a single curve, it's got a double curve, and hopefully we'll go off down there for a while just to take some drone footage looking back. And Llyn Trawsfynydd was actually built for this facility, this hydropower station that's attached to the dam, and it was then increased to supply cooling water for the nuclear power station when that was brought into operation. So there we are. There's the sign, nuclear electric, Llyn new dam, 1992. So the dam was constructed, or the new dam was constructed in 1992. Sorry, get my teeth back in. Saying we've been here before, we certainly have. We've been to the Celtic rainforest, which is off down that way. But here it doesn't tell you that there is a waterfall along this route somewhere. It's not the one we're going to today, and I know people have come from this way, from Llyn through to there, but we went sort of that way and wherever it was in here. So this is the Celtic rainforest, but as you can see, the dam coming into view there. The sun unfortunately is in the wrong direction, as it's it's over to the right of the picture. Let's see if we can get a little bit higher. There we are. That's not too bad now. It's trying to, you can just see the dam in its entirety. If we pull David back just a little bit, there you can see, and you can see Llyn Trawsfynydd behind. And then if I turn David round away from the dam, you can see all this area up here is being replanted with fir trees. And then down in the basin down there, that is where the rainforest is. Let's see if we can just come down a little bit. Yep, down there is the rainforest. You follow the path round and it takes you into the basin. So if you look on my vlogs, you'll see Rhaeadr. It might be in two parts, and the second part would be where we visit the rainforest and the secret waterfall. I've tried to look on Google for the waterfall and it's not even listed. So there we are, flying back towards the dam now. Have a look down into the basin, see if we can get some footage. There you go. Now you don't normally get that with a phone because you're so far away and you'd be too close. So that is the spillway and leading down into the river. Alrighty, hope you enjoyed Llyn Dam. Time to leave there now and get to our final destination. On the way back home to Aberteifi, we are going to stop in a little village called Llyn. So as we head back towards home, I'm leaving you with some photos and a quick video there of Llyn Dam. So this next place, Llyn, is on the main road back to Aberteifi, and you will see on the main road the recently restored corrugated iron village hall coming into view about now, and then cross the road and up the road to the left hand side. The walk is a moderate mixture of tarmac, grassy paths, and does get a bit muddy. It was still a bit muddy walking up. You'll experience some rocky slopes as well, and it is dog friendly. And as you see on the vlog there are many waterfalls on the way up, and the views are absolutely spectacular. As you can see, we are not far away from Rhaeadr, the Black Waterfall, as you can see in the distance just there. Alright, but before we get there, there is a plaque that's been put here, and on this stone, Thomas Gray in the 18th century wrote an inscription in Latin, and on this stone here they've given the Latin and the English translation, and you can't quite see it all, but there is, let me see, there is some writing here, there's some writing there, there's some writing down here as well. It's covered in moss and it's weather worn and whatnot, so you can't read it on the stone, which is why they've put that plaque there. Okay, let's head and take you towards the waterfall. Here we go then, we're crossing the river now, and I give you a little view looking down the Cwm, down the valley, and then one looking up towards the waterfall, which is just over there. And there we are, really picturesque here, a lot of moss covered stones. And there we are off the other side of the bridge now. We're not going to do the full walk here today. We've done, what's that? How many steps have we done so far? Nearly, well, over 18,500 steps done today. So we won't do the full walk, just to the waterfall and then back to Nova, and then we're going to head home. Stunning location this. Really pretty. There we are then, the first part of the Black Waterfall, Rhaeadr in the background there, and unbelievably I have this all to myself. Absolutely nobody bar me, the GoPro, the drone David, and probably a few squirrels, no doubt, but no other humans bar myself. Amazing. Anyway, we are going to go up to the top. I'm not sure we're getting any drone footage here because we are in amongst the trees. So there it is, full frontal without my ugly mug in it, and we are heading just up there to the left hand side to the very top of the waterfall. There we are, just a quick side view as close as I can get. Not going to get any further than that. But what an epic waterfall. I've been through the village several times, well, loads of times, and I never knew that this was here. But now I do. You can imagine this in the winter when you've had a week's worth of rain. That noise must be deafening. Okay, a couple of photos and that will be the end. We will head back to Nova. Hope you've enjoyed this one. It might be in 2 parts, we'll see. But do all the good things for me. Like, subscribe, share. Be greatly appreciated and will help the channel. Okay guys, for this one, Nick at Nova Adventures saying, Cwm Prysor, goodbye.